My full names are James Muila. I've been at Nortec for the past 5 years. I'm a lecturer in heavy equipment, but I also do sometimes lecture in automotive technology. I've been in the industry for the past 20 years. That's typical industrial practice. And then the past 5 years, I've been at Nortec as a lecturer. There is so much improvement such that the gap between industry and now the training provider with Nortec has been narrowed, because the equipment we find at Nortec is currently that which obtains in industry too. Well, the project has impacted positively on my skills. I've gained a lot. The project has sent me out for training on the machine training, especially on the simulator. Outside the country, we were in France in 2016, so that is an upgrade on my CV. Apart from that, I've undertaken training in short intensive courses within the country. In particular at Nortec, where instructors from Volvo come to teach us, and that has upgraded my skills and my technical abilities. Today, I can safely say I'm able to teach without problems with the engines with the latest technologies. Well, currently, just a few things that need to be improved. The stands, we need more stands where to mount transmissions and engines. That is where one of our major constraints. Apart from that, we also need a number of technical tools that we can use. And also, we just need a few more hand tools to make sure that the increased number of entrants on this program are able to utilize while on training. The diploma course is a very good course. It is impacting positively on industry. Comments coming from the industry is that the new graduates are doing better than the graduates at the advanced level. So, and being the first program of its kind in the country, we thank God and the sponsors for this program, because it is just unique. It is unique in the sense that it's not academic as per se, but it's more practical, and that is what industry wants. I've undergone simulator operating, dump truck and excavator operating, and engines, transmissions, electrics, electronics, as well as advanced hydraulics. Those all are some of the courses that I have passed through and which have helped me enhance my skills. In the past, yes, but not very effective, because we had only one projector which we could carry. But today, there is much improvement, because we are using now the rooms that are fully equipped, where you can just connect the laptop and you start teaching. The D3H engine stands out for me. This is because it has all the latest emission controls that are found in Europe, and it tells us, it helps me teach, especially on emission controls or exhaust after treatment, which I think as a nation we need to implement, in the sense that most of the engines that are imported in the country don't have after treatment components. But with the D3H engine, it's a standout alone engine that can show the masses that we really need to import such engines. And for me, this is a clear testimony of what Nortec can do, because one of our graduates has certified that or testified that where he is working, he has come across that engine and is the only one who is able to work on it. So it's a good training for all of us and a good new engine for all of us. For the project, we did not have any equivalent engine. Whatever we had was more of typical mechanical engines without emission controls, non-electronic controlled engines. But these which we are receiving now are purely electronically controlled engines, and which makes us move a step ahead of other institutions. We have one special transmission that, especially that of the grader, in the sense that in most cases, most of the transmissions that we had torque converters, but this one doesn't have a torque converter, and that makes it stand out, because when we are talking about earth-moving equipment, we normally refer to an equipment with a transmission coupled in between the engine and the gearbox. There's a torque converter, but with this, the Volvo transmission systems, it's the grader type, there is no torque converter, and that makes it unique. Far from the truth. We are far much ahead of most of the institutions, as well as even industry. Because even companies like Sandvik, we're able to compete in terms of the equipment that they have and what we have, the labs, also the engines that we have. And by the way, some of these engines are not even found at some of the dealers around. They also are learning with us. When these engines came, dealers had to send their own employees to come and learn with us. So it means that we are far much ahead of industry as at the moment. It's the in thing now. We can't discard it. It's the only way to go. We need to do that. It brings the classroom closer to you. You can't do without e-learning today, and it lessens the burden. It also reduces the cost of learning. Imagine if you are going to do the same course in South Africa or somewhere in Sweden, America, you need to pay a lot. But here you are using just internet, which is very cheap, and you save a lot of money and a lot of costs. So it's the end thing, whether engineering or any other course, but that's the end thing to go. Yes, we're still a long way in terms of trainings. We are still looking forward to a point when we will use the electronic technicians for diagnostics, which I think all of us would need to learn, so that we can enhance our diagnostic skills on both the transmissions, engines, and the chassis. It has been a challenge because, in the first place, my technical abilities were lower than what I have now. You can imagine, in the first instance, I'm sure amongst my peers or my colleagues, I had never come across a simulator. But the project introduced me to a simulator, and I'm able today to teach machine operations using the simulator as well as the actual machines. So it was a challenge, and as at now, we need more challenges of that nature. The project has positively impacted on me as an individual, and I believe it has positively impacted on Nortec as an institution and the country as well. The project has also put Nortec on the world map. The HR diploma is not only for NOTEC, but anyone else. But it's because of the project, that's why the curriculum was developed. And today we are saying the nation has benefited from it. The entire Southern Africa has benefited from it. And we expect that the entire world will expect from it, because we should be able to export labor to any part of the world using the latest technologies that our students are getting from here. Because now that we have these technologies, any of our graduates can work anywhere in the world without problems.